Hey everyone, I'm designing this case and a light bulb went off. I realize there's some good tidbits that I could share with you guys when it comes to biocopying. This is a case that we are biocopying. We're copying a wax up that I did for the upper arch. We're going to be restoring the lower arch. We'll also be biocopying the wax up for that. So we start out with a full mouth wax up. So we know exactly where we're going with this case. It's already been anticipated. The preps have been designed in anticipation for what we're going to achieve through copying the wax up. It's kind of a word salad there. But what I want to share with you guys today are some tips when it comes to designing using the biocopy method. As I'm sure you're aware, if you've biocopied a wax up before, the software is not great at proposing the interproximal area as well as that emergence profile. Things can get kind of haywire in those areas. And honestly, when it comes to the emergence profile, a lot of that is going to be determined by the wax up. So if whoever designed that wax up has those teeth really far facial or not quite lined up with the natural emergence of the teeth, you can run into some issues there. But the interproximal area is always a big complaint of mine, at least, and I'm sure yours as well, if you're familiar with it. So I'm going to show you how to achieve better interproximal contacts, at least in terms of the contour of that interproximal area and that interproximal embrasure. So this is one that I've already started working on. So what I'm going to do here is recalculate all of this shit. I've got it saved, so I can come back to this after I'm done with the video. So you can already start to see where we're compromised right here on the mesial number 9. I mean, it's just a shit show. So we'll get that fixed. Right here, coming to you live. We're gonna do it. Okay, so let's focus on this midline. As you can see, what do we have here? Well, we have a convexity right here, and then that would naturally mean we have a concavity right here. See, when they propose these interproximal contacts, or when the software proposes these interproximal contacts, it is going to propose, well, as you can see, most of the contact is green, as it should be, but let's just dive into it. What we're going to do is we're going to smooth out the convexity. And I like to smooth that, and then you could see kind of where you're smoothing it to, because we have this copy line right here, which the copy line was placed on the midline. So all we're going to do is smooth out and contour this interproximal area to line up with that line. We're basically just flattening it out. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. And we're looking at it from this angle because you can start to see when things are vertical. If we were looking at it from here, like head on, you can't see if you're making a vertical line, where if you're looking at it from, let's say, this angle, you can see if we're keeping that midline vertical. So I could pretty much stop the video once we get this midline done, because you'll get the gist. But we'll do a couple of these just so you can really digest what I'm going to show you here. And you can already see where we're going. See, if we know the software is going to propose a green contact, and we've smoothed out this contact, or this interproximal area, all we need to do now, you could see there's an area that this software could fill in. So what we're going to do is switch over to this central and click recalculate. And sometimes you'll want to play with it. Maybe we need to smooth out a little more on number 9, but we'll see. And as you can see, we've already got a better result. Of course, this could be a little better, but that's how I handle these kind of situations when I'm biocopying. Same thing here, we have a concavity, and I find it easier to smooth out the convexity than fill in the concavity. So what I'm gonna do, we know that that midline's good, so we can move on. Let's go to the distal of number 8. Let's smooth this motherfucker out. Smoothing out this motherfucker! And we'll call it good there. So you can see now we've given the software a good amount of space to fill in. And basically what it's filling in is just that concavity. Because you can see our incisal embrasure is pretty much lined up pretty good. So let's go to recalculate. And just like that, folks, hope you got something out of this video. That's how I address interproximal contact areas when I'm using the Biocopy method. As far as the emergence profile, not much you can do about that for your proposal. There's really no tricks there. All we're going to do is take this add form tool. We're going to fill in the concavities here at the margin, which they typically are concavities. And once we fill that in, and we want to make sure we're sizing this tool appropriately so that it's only filling in the area that we want it to fill in. We don't want to add bulk to another area. We don't want to start over contouring things. And then you could run over it with the smooth tool, kind of just give it a nice wash. Again, hope you got something out of it. I'm sure you did, because my mind was blown when I figured this little trick out. Enjoy, happy designing, and stay tuned for the next video with some more tips and tricks, okay? I love you guys.